Hello there. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Daily Dish, where we get food for thought to digest and ponder and nourish our soul. Today is we're going to visit our moods about the situation that's happening. I myself am in kind of a mood, just so you know. So I was in the process of uploading something. For those who are new and haven't seen it yet, I do not have internet in my room. I do, however, use my hotspot for a couple weeks out of the month for as long as I can, uploading and what have you. I try not to use it for anything else but the channel and getting that done. But I only get it for like 2 weeks. So for 2 weeks, it goes like the mid-month to the end of the month. After that, I have to wait at least another 2 weeks for it to come back again. And it's irritating. But, so where I live, I don't get internet in the room that I'm at. But supposedly they're supposed to have internet at a community center that we all can share. And up until this point, it has not worked. So I have to usually just not do anything for 2 weeks. I try to get things done ahead of time, as far as I can. But, I try to upload, and then all of a sudden, it's gone. And not that it's supposed to be high speed, low speed internet. The high speed's good for 2 weeks, and then on my phone, and then the low speed, it's a non-existent. So I guess where I'm at, I'm too far from anything. I guess, I don't know, a tower, whatever, wherever the cell connection is, Wi-Fi connection, whatever. So supposedly they have it here, but they didn't. So yesterday, I had gone into the place. I brought my phone with me just to test it, and it connected. And I went, holy crap, it's working. Well, it was kind of late at night, so I didn't go and upload. Came back today praying that it would still work, and it did, and it was working great. I mean, lickety split. Something that would take me like 2 hours to upload, otherwise, 15 minutes over there, 15, 20 minutes. And the whole process, approximately about 20, 27 minutes. But, because, you upload it, and then there's a process that YouTube has that kind of checks it. And I was so thrilled. And so I got one thing uploaded. I tried the other one. These aren't long videos. They're not extremely long videos or anything. And it was in the processing. So it was at the end of, and I was going to upload, and it just stopped. So I'm doing these, so I'm in a mood. I'm not in a good mood per se, but I'm still going to do this with the hopes that I can get it uploaded on time. The moods are usually Monday moods, but these are timeless, so it doesn't matter when it comes up. So whenever I'm able to upload again, this will be uploaded. But anyways, so this is a general read, so it may not resonate for all of you. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I do recommend watching the whole video, because many times there are messages at the end that you don't realize may be coming, and that might be the message for you. So you don't want to miss that. So either save it if you can't watch it, or pause it, whatever the case may be, mine or anybody else's video. Anyways, so we're going to get into this. We're going to see what energies are in the collective right now, as far as what we are feeling about a certain situation or a situation in our lives individually. I usually do try to incorporate moon energy, whatever phase of the moon. So I usually do full, new moon, first quarter, full moon, last quarter type thing, weekly. But I'm not doing that right now because I don't know when these can be uploaded. And even though that's a little bit more specific in energy, I try to incorporate that. But so we're going to put that moon energy aside. I will be doing a new moon reading, so let's hope I can get that out on time. Anyway, so here we go. Let's just get into this right now. Let's get some energies here from Spirit. What is the collective dealing with right now? Maybe what we're feeling. What energies we have emotionally going on. Excuse the coffee on the table up here. I don't usually leave it up here, and I'd rather not have it up here because I don't want anything to get on this, or it does have a closed top, but I don't want to spill anything on this table. I already had that happen with a coffee cup that didn't have, it wasn't this one, it was just a regular coffee cup, and luckily it went this way, not that way. I would have freaked if it had hit my cards. Anyways, so, but I had ants, and I'm leaving it up there just so I don't sit it down, and so far I've gotten rid of them. And we'll see if that lasts. I just found one when I came back, one, I think he's a lost soul, though. Maybe that means something. Maybe some of us feel like lost souls. All right. 10 of Pentacles, collective. 10 of Pentacles. It's weird because it feels like the laptop, and this is so far away. Maybe that's significant to some people. Maybe you feel at a distance or far away from people or persons. I'm seeing a lot going on here, so I'm going to talk about the bottom of the deck first. I did take a moment to calm down here, so and focused on some, channeling the energies, and I feel like I'm still a little bit scattered, but I'm going to pull it together here. I need this message as well as any of you out there right now. All right. 10 of Pentacles. We're learning at this point in our time, at this point in our lives, we are learning a very valuable lesson. That once we learn this lesson, whatever it may be in our individual lives, we're going to graduate and start bringing things into our life that is going to bring us more stability, possibly some financial success, possibly a stable love situation, just stability in general. There was something I was going to say, and I didn't want to interrupt, but I was in the middle of that. Now I don't remember. Oh, yes. I did get uploaded collective. That's when I got uploaded, was the collective energy reading. And provided I'm able to get these uploaded, these moving forward, there's also a thing I call Soul Connection, which is about soul searching. So that's uploaded. So those two are available. And the collective, the title of that is There Will Be an Answer, Let It Be, like the Beatles song. That was what I channeled. I woke up and I just was singing that, and for some reason it clicked to me and said, for some in the collective, they may just have to let it be. So I tried to use that advice for myself as I was walking away from the area over there for the internet, because I waited a little while. I'm like, just let it be. We'll try again tomorrow and hope it works. But anyways, valuable lesson for us in the collective. I see some good things here. I see the Hanged Man. Some of us are viewing our situation in a much more emotionally mature way, and we're seeing it from a different perspective now. Some of us may have been a little overly emotional, sensitive about a certain, whatever this is up here, situation, and so this is incorporated in the lesson. And working on ourselves in a way that, and we just had the 777 portal, which is about kind of like regenerating ourselves, and almost like refreshing, like when you're on the computer or on your phone and you refresh. That's what I feel this is right now, is a time to refresh. We're going through that portal and moving forward now, going towards the new moon, which is a new beginning. We're going to start seeing things a lot clearer, and things are going to feel, you're going to feel more energetic about what's coming. But remember, keep this in mind as the King of Pentacles. Don't lose sight of your goal or what it is you want in your life right now. Okay? There's that. Now let's get into the reading here. So, see, focusing on our personal happiness, that which will make us ultimately happy overall. So you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Good energy. Good energy. Some of you may be feeling very optimistic about your potential moving forward, which is it's a great feeling. Again, seeing things in a different perspective. Maybe you had it before, and all of a sudden you're seeing things like, yeah, I could do this, or maybe instead of doing these two things in my life, I can push those aside or get rid of them and really focus more on this, because this is what I really want. Job, school, friends, personal life, even family. Just, again, take it as it resonates. So what may be obvious to you, or what you may be seeing more clearly at this time, is that, yes, that you have control over your own life, is what I'm hearing here. You have control in making the decisions. Divine Masculine. So your Divine Masculine is speaking very loudly to you, saying you have the right to decide in your life. You can make those decisions. Nobody can make them for you. It has to come from within, and then you have to make that decision that this is what I want and this is how I'm going to do it. And the Emperor is very much about a confidence, going after what he, which is masculine energy only, no gender in tarot, going after what he wants. And, see how the Emperor is looking over what to me looks like his domain or his kingdom. He's always thinking. He's always striving, even though he's in a good position now, striving to make it even better. The Emperor thinks, why not? I'm the Emperor. I want everything in my world exactly the way I want it. Maybe I think of something I want beyond this, and I will get it. So, taking control. So that's what you're seeing now. You're seeing that making decisions in your own life and doing what it is that you truly want is benefiting you, and you are feeling good about that. You're feeling really good about that. What you may not be seeing, well, that makes sense, the moon. You may not be seeing that although you're aware that you have control over your life, there's almost a fear for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you. The moon to me is like duality, I'm hearing specifically to pay attention, right, whenever you're watching this. And again, I'm not going to even specify what moon phase we're in right now because I want y'all to just let this resonate at the time that you watch it, whenever that is. Pay attention, look up whatever moon phase you're in right now, and use that energy to your full benefit at the time. Sometimes when the moon is in certain phases, it's best not to take any action. Sometimes it's more of just about reflecting on things. Sometimes it is about action. Just depends on whereabouts the moon is in that particular point. And when it's a new moon, which we are approaching soon, in a bit. I'm not going to say how far, but in a bit. When the new moon comes, it's completely dark. So some of you may be completely in the dark about, you have control over your life, and you know that it's your decisions that are going to guide you on the path that you want. However, you're in the dark, and you're not sure yet where you are at that point. I was just thinking that this is card 18, which 8 and 1 is 9, so you're almost there. The 10 of Pentacles, some of you are almost to the 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. You're almost there, but some of you aren't. Some of you are already going through this right now. Maybe some of you will be going through that moving forward. But I hear fear, doubt and fear. And I'm also hearing for some of you to pay attention. The moon can be very much about your subconscious and your intuition, the internal part, the internal voice. And although you may not be able to see the direction, just trusting the universe that they're guiding you in the right direction. Because after the moon, as we all know, with the dark comes the light. So eventually the sun is going to come out. Eventually you will be illuminated, and you'll come to some realization of what the decision you need to make. It's almost as if with the moon I'm hearing, how they show those, whatever it is, in movies and sitcoms and whatever. You have the devil on one side and the angel on the other talking in your ears. One is saying do this and the other one's saying do that. And to me, the devil is more of the earthly, our ego, telling us to do something because that's the easy way out, or it's something that's going to gratify us, right now. But in the long run, it's just not going to service us. It's not going to be good for us, per se. Overall, the long haul. And then the angel on the other side is saying, no, don't do this because it may look good now, but you're not seeing what's actually going to benefit you. So for some of you, this may take a minute to think. Okay, so you're in a mood of feeling like you're in control, but let's see if there are any obstacles. So it is fear. It's a fear of having a lack of. If I make this decision, Am I going to, and it could be financial, it doesn't have to be, but is this going to affect my stability in some way? Is this going to affect my overall well-being? There's a fear, there's a sense of fear there. The Five of Pentacles is about a lack mentality, feeling out in the cold, maybe lonely, feeling isolated. Again, could be you're afraid to make a certain move. And that could be metaphorically or actually physically moving somewhere or changing jobs. It could be a number of things, but your obstacle is going to be a fear of being without something. Sometimes we have to sacrifice things in our lives in order to gain what's actually better for us in the long run. Again, it may seem, you may feel comfortable now, you may be okay with the way things are going. You feel like you have everything under control, some of you. But when we look at your life, do you really? Well, let's just see the actions moving forward. Slow and steady. Stay focused on that goal. Try not to do things too quickly. Now, the Emperor is very wise. And as opposed to like the Page and the Knight. Oh, never mind. I was thinking the King. The Emperor is the king of all kings. But as opposed to, let's say, fire energy, the court cards, whereas the Page and the Knight, the Page has a lot of ideas of what they want to do, but they're new at it. They don't really have the experience that maybe the Knight, and definitely not the Queen and the King. But then the Knight, with more experience, gaining more experience, now knows how to go forward and follow those things that they want in their life. The Emperor is the king of all kings, so the Emperor is in touch with his emotions, his in a mature way, very intellectual, very wise, very grounded, but always looking for new opportunities, knowing to be happy with what he has. So your divine masculine in you may be talking to you, or maybe it's obvious the decision you need to make, and maybe you're not sure how to go about it. So you're afraid to make a move. So just take it slow, step by step. Now these are just some advice. Seven of, I almost said wands. 7 of swords, 3 of wands, and the 2 of wands. Let me look at these a little bit closer here. I'm hearing specifically some of you are deceiving yourself into thinking that if you wait long enough, there's going to be something that comes to help you figure out which path to take. And what I'm hearing here is, although the universe may send you synchronicities or signs or things you may think that, and it's very possible, I'm not saying they're not there, but what I'm hearing is the universe is saying the answer isn't out here, the answer isn't out there. The answer is within you. And that may just be a tactic so you can avoid making a decision. So what I'm going to do here is, where are we? Here's time. Well, crap. For some of you, I'm hearing that with this 10 of Cups, and I don't mean take away from the people that actually are happy with their life. Maybe there's a couple things they need to change, and that's what they need to focus on. But for some people, I think they're fooling themselves that they're happy or pretending they're happy when they're not, really. They're just trying to keep themselves under control, trying to keep things in a neat little box. And there's something you're either avoiding or just not seeing. Did I already cut the deck? I don't know. Now that I did that. So let's just go through these step by step. 10 of Cups. 10 of Wands. Now you've got 3 tens. Yeah, for some of you, there's 2 different ways here. For some of you, you've already taken control of your life, and you're much happier now because you are releasing some sort of burden from your life. Some of you have gone to that point, which is good. So you're in a good mood about this. You're happy about this. For others of you, you're trying to stay as positive as possible, but you're not sure about making that decision, making that move. You're afraid. But you've got 3 tens here. So it's time to release that burden for some of you and really embrace what makes you happy and makes you feel secure. You're not going to be, the universe will take care of you. I'm hearing the universe will take care of you. If you're worrying about being without something, the universe will take care of you. The Emperor is with the 3 of Wands, and you have the 3 of Wands over here. Is taking control of your life and making that decision, and just wait. That's what I just heard. Just wait. Because what's going to be coming into you, you see how this person is waving over there to that little jalopy that's coming over here, over here. So, it's like you're making this decision, and you're like, okay, now what? I made the decision. I'm happy with it, because I know that wasn't good for me. That wasn't good for my life. I'm happy about that. But now what? Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all under control. It's coming. The Moon card. There's the Emperor again. Repeat cards here. You have the 3 of Wands over here, 3 of Wands over here. The Emperor. What I'm hearing specifically here, though, is with the Moon card, for some of you, you may be overthinking this. For some of you, you may be trying to take too much control over the situation because you're afraid of the unknown. You're afraid of just letting it be. Just like I said, let it be. There will be an answer. And that other reading, the collective reading. You're trying to control too much external things in your life. And it's making things harder for you. For some of you, not all of you. Some of you have already worked through that. And you're releasing the burden. And now you're just waiting for the next step. Trying to figure out what the next step is. Because you realize, I have control over this in my life. And it's Wands. You have Wands. So it's something that is emotional to you. And there's an energy about you that is wanting to take or taking another path that you are then waiting to see your next move. So for some of you, you are taking it day by day and slow and steady, which is good because you're paying attention to the steps and doing it as calculated as you possibly can. But for some of you, you may be trying to control every aspect of it, which you can't. You just have to trust your gut feeling. You don't have to have control over everything. You can only control what you can control. So you have to be careful about that. With the 5 of Pentacles, the Magician. So just keep in mind, if you feel like you don't want to make this decision because you're afraid that if you make a mistake with the wrong decision, you're going to be without. But what the universe is saying is, no, you're going to gain some sort of wisdom here. You're going to learn a lesson here, which is then going to give you the tools to manifest what you really want. So by giving up something, you now have the freedom to work your magic, and it's like rewriting the script. The card before this is the Fool. Just taking that leap and doing what it is what you truly want, what your higher self and your authentic self wants, and then start implementing, start manifesting that, putting that out to the universe, using all the tools. And the Emperor is part of that. You're your wisdom that you've gained, your motivation, your drive, your creativity, all of that rolled into one. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. And slowly but surely, you will achieve that personal satisfaction that you took that step and made this happen for yourself. And the Nine of Cups is almost to the Ten of Cups. This is personal satisfaction. Happy with what you've done. And this is sharing it with others. This is the ultimate, everything's right in my world. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. The Ten of Wands is the end of the burden. You've come to the realization, I'm done carrying this around. I'm done. We're working through it. Now let's just see what it says for the Seven of... See, the Seven of Swords is overthinking. The Nine of Swords is being caught in this stress, anxiety, just overcome with thoughts. And it's negative thoughts. It's negative thoughts that are holding you back. And it's not easy necessarily to change that, but with the Two of Pentacles, once you make that decision, just wait. Things are going to work out. Two of Wands. The Five of Cups. So, what I'm hearing specifically, you have to choose a path here. With the Five of Cups, I call this the pity party. And although there may have been some sort of disappointment, this is hard emotionally for you, whatever it is that you realize you have to do, but it's something that it's not over. Your life isn't over. You will heal from it. There are 3 empty cups, yes, but don't cry over spilled milk, because you still have 2 cups. You still have 2 cups that you get to work with, and then you get to be the magician and manifest that into what you truly want. And there's the Six of Pentacles. And this card, as I say, is interesting because I see this in different ways. So here's the Five of Pentacles, where you feel like you're with that. Once you release this burden, then the universe is going to say, okay, now you've learned the lesson. You've released what you needed to get rid of. Instead of holding on to it, Four of Pentacles, for dear life, the Six of Pentacles, the universe is going to give you what you need. The universe is going to give it to you. The universe may orchestrate it where somebody in your life gives it to you. Maybe it's somebody, family, friend, whatever. Maybe in your time of need, maybe if it's financial, somebody's going to say, here, I make plenty of money. Here's like $50, whatever, to go put that towards your bills or whatever. So the universe is going to orchestrate it, so it's going to be, and then you can focus on and be the Queen of Swords and be patient and know that if you invest that coin wisely, that you can have what you want. Now you see how the little guy here, the person or whatever it is, it looks like a little dude, but whatever it is, has 4 pentacles, right? And the universe is giving you this pentacle. So, okay, you already have some things in your life that maybe, because this is all about balance. If you see the little thing up here, it's about balance. Just be careful not to hold on to that for dear life. It's the universe wants you to be able to take that opportunity, take that coin, that pentacle, whatever it is, seed, plant it in a way that something else in your life can grow, but you have to be patient and wait for it. It's not going to happen overnight. And I was going to say something about the Four of Pentacles. Oh, yes. I say this card reminds me of pay it forward. But just remember, if you do become successful, if you do get help from someone, remember to return the favor in the universe, the energy. If you get yourself into a position where now you are financially available, or you have, means to help someone else, by all means do it. If you can do it before you get to this point, I call that the pay it forward. And then in turn, the universe is going to say, well, because of your gratitude and your helping others, regardless of your situation, not worrying about a lack mentality, the universe is going to see that and grant you what you truly want. And it may not be overnight, so you're going to have to trust the process and wait. You may want it now. Again, the excuse me, the Emperor is a go-getter, and it's fire energy. You know, the Three of Wands, Two of Wands, it's fire energy. Excuse me, I have the hiccups now. Fire energy, they like to get things done, they want to do it now, but it's hard for them sometimes to just not do anything at the time because it's not the time for it. That's hard for a lot of fire signs, and it depends on what they have in the chart. But anyway, so our mood is keep that which makes us happy. Keep focus on that. We may be happy now and comfortable, but is there something else in our lives that maybe we feel is lacking? Whatever that may be. What can we release in our lives that can help free up some energy so we can actually do that thing that we would always wanted to do, what we like to do, that can make us personally happy? That's what I'm hearing here. I mean, I know the energy is kind of all over the place here, but thank you for tuning in. This is what I have. I hope it was helpful for some of you at least. Again, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below if you haven't already. I'm hoping this gets uploaded in a timely manner, but we'll see. Do tune in for the rest of the Daily Dish for the rest of the week. I have a playlist that you can listen to. There'll be cards throughout the video here that will direct you. At least one of them will be the playlist, maybe another video, and at the end of the video, even if you want to skip to the end and just see the playlist, or there's some cards at the end you can click on. Maybe you're interested in something else. I do have the summer solstice, that even though I did it on June 17th, it's the energy for the summer. Check it out. There's a lot there you can watch, and if you want to be notified of all this, you don't want to miss any good messages from Spirit, do subscribe and join the tribe. I'd love to have you. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.